Hi, Amanda. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm kind of chilling.
Kind of. So I'm getting you. I'm slowly weaning you away from the just chilling to kind of chilling. Why are you only
Well,
chilling?
cause I be working a lot.
Nice. Well, that's good. Get back at it. Get back to get some money in your pocket. That's a very. I
hmm
love that you talked about working already because that's a good segue. Because today we are going to talk all about on-campus jobs. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Actually, no, but now that I think of it, yes.
Yeah. Let's try to act like we know what we're talking about somehow. Yeah. No, yeah, no. Today, we've got Bill Stec from the Career Services Office who's going to join us and talk a little bit about on-campus jobs. What does Career Services really do, and how do they help students? I got to tell you a quick story before Bill gets on here because I don't want I don't want him to think it was all him. But I utilized Career Services so much when I was a student because I don't know if you can tell, I talk with my hands all the time. And career services, well, before I got my first interview, I was really worried about. I never interviewed before for a job, so I went in and they actually videotaped. It was this weird thing that it was like a VHS. Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of like what's on your phone now, but people who are older than me, they can tell you. They videotaped an interview for me, and I learned so much about myself. It was the most uncomfortable I've ever been. Was
Oh my god.
there watching my interview with a career services professional helping me. So, but they're good people. So let's bring in Bill and see how he is doing. I think he's ready to join us. So I hope you're ready. We'll ask him lots of good questions and get him started.
Hello.
Bill, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, 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 good. So Bill,
Just
this is
chilling.
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
What did you
How are
say?
you today?
I'm just chilling.
See, that was a plug in there for you, Nick.
I think less of both of you right now before you. I'm just saying that right off the top of my head because you got her to say it. You missed it. I was just saying hi to her this morning, and she was like kind of chilling. So now that you got her just chilling, I think two old guys like you and I, Bill. Sorry, I'm gonna call you old here, but
Thank
I,
you.
you're welcome. I think I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time and coming in. I know you guys are busy right now. Could you tell our audience a little bit about what you do, who you are, and all that good stuff?
Yeah, so at Career Services, we help all of our students, freshmen to senior level, even our Alums can use us free for life from professional development, interview skills, job search strategies. We are also the front of mind to all of our employers across the country. Anytime they have a hiring need, they contact us and say, hey, we're looking for someone to fulfill this role. And then those students and alum that we interact with, we connect with them and say, hey, you told me you were just looking for this particular position. I have a company that you may have interest in. So we're kind of like the matchmakers because we are going up to bat for the employer, but at the same time for our student and alum.
Very,
That's
very cool.
cool. And I have a question for you, Bill. How would a student like me get a job on campus?
Yeah, so another piece to our variety of things that we offer is on-campus student employment. So on our campus in the fall and winter semesters, we average about 800 students that work on our campus. We have
Wow.
just over 50 departments that need student workers to help with their day-to-day operation duties. And also people forget our dining services crew. We have Panda Express, Subway, Papa John's, and of course, everyone's favorite, Starbucks. Those are all through on campus student employment. So they just need to be prepared with their documents and, of course, apply for those jobs because they can get competitive, especially those that love to work at the Writer Center. They love the sports and fitness and health and wellness. So they do see a lot of resume applications for that.
That's cool.
Now, for those jobs, where do they how do they find them? Is it do we use a system or do they just look somewhere online? How do they do that?
Yeah, we have a database, which is our online job database called the Cardinal Career Network. And so that's where students can find our on campus student employment alongside all of the part time jobs off campus if they can't find something on campus. And also ultimately their co op or internship while they do their studies at SVSU. And of course, right before graduation, they can find all of their full-time job opportunities waiting for them. So our on-campus jobs, those right now are scheduled to post on August 3rd. And so that's when students can log in, and then they will go ahead and see all of those opportunities on campus. But we tell them to be a hawk, because every single day there could be a new opening.
Yeah, and they get filled really quick.
Yeah.
They do. So the earlier the better, because those supervisors are going to be looking at those applications every day, and you won't be, I mean, you'll be surprised. You could get an interview that next day after you apply, because that's how fast of a process it is.
Yeah.
So that's on-campus employment, getting started. You know, a lot of our students are doing it. What about towards graduation? How do students start utilizing the Career Services office there? I told, in full disclosure, Bill, I got to tell you, before you got here, I told Amanda the story of me coming in and actually videotaping my interview skills in Career Services, and how that was one of the most embarrassing, but also one of the biggest life lessons I ever learned. So we kind of mentioned that one, so you got to talk about that one. But what other things can you help students with towards graduation?
Yeah, a lot of students don't realize you need to start applying 6 months before graduation, because it's a process, because you are going to be applying for those full-time positions. Those interviews, may not happen till a month after you apply, because it's just, that's the system and timeline those companies have. But at the same time, those companies need to be proactive. You never know when those opportunities are going to come and go. So there's a chance you could get hired full time before even graduating from school. They will accommodate that for you. I was in that position myself. I'm an SVSU alum. I didn't start my career at SVSU right away, but I was fortunate to get a job offer in the local area 6 months before graduation. And I was salary, full-time, benefits, and everything. It was amazing.
Wow.
There's hope for you, Amanda. I'm telling you. There's hope for you.
There it is.
We're going to help.
All you
Well,
can do is schedule an appointment.
yeah. Well, what about undecided students? How can like career services help with like undecided students and what they want to do?
Very good question. So you even undecided and people that may have a major and going to change it, that's normal. That's why you go to school. You're going to figure out your niche, what you like and don't like. Very quickly, I wanted to be a meteorologist. And then I went undecided because I saw all the science and math I had to take. And I'm like, nope, not going to do it. So I went back to the drawing board as an undecided major. It's like, what do I want to do in life? So this will probably be a broken record. You got to get involved on campus and organizations, but most importantly, try to find a co-op or an internship with a company. I co-opted at a large corporation, and then I absolutely hated it because I was just typing in numbers on a computer all the time. I wanted to talk to people. That's when I learned I want to interact with humans. So then I got into the business sector. I got into event planning. I got into customer service. And then here I am in a service office helping students and alumni. So we have so many tools. We even have career assessment tools to take, which is more like a personality assessment. And those questions will be very fluid and also surreal, like, oh my gosh, that's exactly who I am. And that's the track that I should be taking.
What are some of those tools, the career assessment tools? What are they called?
So Myers-Briggs. That is a very popular one. And also now with our partnership with the School of Business, we do a lot with, sorry, I have, hear my cat by me here. So we use a lot of tools with the School of Business of Clifton Strengths.
Yep.
So that platform really helps students lay out what they are very well known for in regards to, are you an extrovert, are you an introvert, and what are your strengths and weaknesses?
Very adaptive and very consensus forming. Yeah, I know exactly where I've done both of those. It's awesome. So what about, I know, part of the reason you and I started talking earlier this summer, you're planning to do something big on social media also. Can you, our audience, know kind of what's in the works, what's happening?
Oh, yes. So actually, in 2 days, on Wednesday, June 17th, that's going to be our first of 6 episodes. So trying to follow your guys' footsteps here. But we're going to go live. We're going to go out on a limb and go live on Facebook, where I will have some guest speakers with us. And we just want to re-engage with our community, with our student population, alumni, to let them know we're still here for you 24/7. We got companies still contacting us. And that's one thing of a message I want to make clear is, yes, we are under a pandemic. We do see companies on hiring freezes, but it's not everybody. There are jobs out there for everybody. So I don't want anyone to panic that there's not going to be a job for anybody. There will be jobs. Once we get through the pandemic, it will improve tremendously. But this series, we're going to have learn how to build a LinkedIn profile. We're launching a brand new platform of an online job database called Handshake. So instead of getting 15,000 jobs a year, we're going to get almost 35,000 jobs a year. So more companies we're going to engage with across the world. It's going to be amazing. Why you should sign up to be a member of a student organization. We're going to have a special guest of a student of all the involvement she has been in. And the list goes on. Learn how to network in a virtual employment fair, because that's going to be the new norm next year. We've never done this before. So how are you going to be able to talk with all these companies over the internet, over a virtual platform? And of course, you can't forget the prizes. So we're going to engage our listeners to comment and ask questions, and we're going to give away some cool prizes. So a little hint, hint, Cedar Point tickets, Detroit Zoo passes. Oh, I see Amanda's attention now. So all they got to do is listen to us live, ask a question, make a comment, and someone behind the scenes will be monitoring that, and they're going to inform me who the winners will be. And I will
Okay,
mention
I hope I get the Cedar Point tickets.
Well, I was going to say, I got two things. Number one, I'm impressed you guys are going live. We can't do that because if anybody has watched the show, they know at the end we like to put some of our outtakes. And with Amanda, there's a lot of outtakes. I'm just putting that out there. Okay.
Oh my God, come on. With you, there's a lot of outtakes.
Okay. Yeah, it's me. It's me. I'm not going to lie. And then number two, I thought for sure you were going to say, because of Amanda's shirt today, that you're going to do some Taco Bell gift certificates, because if that happens, she would be on it.
I will be on it.
well, stay tuned. I might add that to the list.
All right.
Great.
Awesome. Well, Bill, we really appreciate your time. But before we go, we've got to do my favorite segment. And here comes the low budget visual effects. You ready? It's time for Nick's irreverent question of the day. Okay. So we've talked about a lot on the irreverent question of the day. I affectionately call Amanda Carol Baskin because she made me watch Tiger King at the beginning. The irreverent question of the day has nothing to do with anything what we talked about. But today I thought I would ask something similar to what we're talking about. I want to know, because Bill, you and I have come up through SVSU. We both graduated and worked here for a long time. I want to know what part-time job you had in the past that you can look back and say, oh, at least I'm not doing that anymore. Give me something in the past. And you mentioned it earlier. You said, and this is where it's coming from. You're like, oh, I didn't want to work for that big. You don't have to give a company name or anything like that. I have one in particular, but I want to hear.
I have one.
Amanda has one too. So I want to hear because we all had that experience.
Well, it had to be at a supermarket. I was the bagger and also help the bottle returns area to empty it
Ooh.
out. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
That's when I learned that, because that's where I learned a lot of tobacco use. Folks, put it back in the bottles.
Yeah, not that key.
That was horrible.
You win. Mine was my very first job. My first part-time job. I was the towel boy at the end of a car wash, and you would think like that would be kind of fun. You're just outside all the time. You're doing that. This particular car wash had the heaters, the blowers turned up like super high, so it would be like 0 degrees outside, but I'd be standing there in like 100-degree sauna trying to towel off these cars. And I lasted about 4 months, and I finally said, I got to do something easier, like retail. when I got out of there.
Oh yeah, mine is retail. My first job when I worked at J.C. Penney. I don't think I would work there ever again because like a lot of people, just because like I was a girl, they thought like I didn't know how coupons work. I'll just say that.
Well, I think that's more to do with your age, Amanda, but it's okay.
Yeah, probably because I was like 16, but whatever. Whatever.
And now look at you, world
Yeah, wearing a Taco
Death
Bell
Star with like you're fine. See, what's the
Yeah.
point of the question is?
In a story like that, she might be in retail as a general manager down the road.
Exactly.
I hope not.
Oh, well, thank you. I had to ask that question because I think when we talk about career services, I always talk to students about the different opportunities. And one of the nice things about working on campus is A, you get to meet more people on campus. And that's B, there's a lot of good skills that get developed. We take a lot of pride in our office with our student workers on there in helping develop them professionally down the road. And I think it's amazing. Even these little jobs, even the towel boy job at the end, I don't know. I think the bottle return guy, that one might top it as far as discussing. But
That was horrible.
Yeah, that would be
like,
really gross.
I have to empty this. I can't even do it.
Ew.
but those things all, that's good life experience. And I think so far we can all count our blessings and where we ended up. So, well, Bill, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate having you as a guest, and I will tune in, and I hope that staff are available to win some of those prizes. I'm just putting it out there. But
Yeah, because I'm gonna be tuning into, and I'm hoping for those Cedar Point tickets.
Well, I have one question for Amanda.
okay.
When do you graduate?
Next May.
Okay, May 2021. So I'll see you soon then for an appointment.
Hopefully, yeah.
6 months before graduation, and you don't have to wait till exactly 6 months. Anytime, come see me and I'll help you.
Okay, I'll have to let all my friends know too, because I don't think they have thought about that either.
Yeah, anytime. We're an open door, and I meet with students once a semester, or I can meet with students 6 to 10 times a semester. It's all up to you on how much you want to utilize our services.
Okay, cool.
Well, thanks so much, Bill. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, take care, guys.
Wash your
You
hands.
too.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I see. I like that a lot. Again, back to my story from the very beginning. I utilize career services. I still do. As an alum, it's great to have that kind of resource out there. I think for you, Amanda, I know you're getting ready. May 2021 is a little farther out there as we get closer, and I know you're thinking law school, right?
Well, I'm still gonna need something because I can't just go to school and not work,
Well, and I think there's a resource there for you, definitely. So
I'm gonna have to make an appointment.
I'm still picturing you at JCPenney and dealing
Oh
with all
God,
ladies. Probably a lot of Karens, right?
a lot of Karens.
Yeah.
I worked in the kids department, so
Awesome. Well, all right, Amanda, take care of yourself, and go get me some Taco Bell because you're making a shirt.
Yep, wash your hands. I'm actually gonna probably go get Panda Express.
You would. All right, take care, Amanda.
Yep, you too.